One of the best ways to become the best in anything you do in life is by improving your emotional intelligence. One of the secrets to win big in anything you do in life is by having emotional intelligence. It is a secret that most successful people wouldn't want you to know. So, watch this video from the beginning to the end on how to improve your emotional intelligence by winning big in life. Trust me, you won't regret this. You're welcome to my official YouTube channel. I am Sule William. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, turn the bell notification, like and share this video. So basically today we're going to be looking at emotional intelligence, how to improve your emotional intelligence, the definition of emotional intelligence, characteristics or features of emotional intelligence, and steps on how you can deliberately improve your emotional intelligence. So the question now is, what is emotional intelligence? Emotional intelligence can be seen or defined as the ability to manage and handle your emotions and that of others by expressing yourself in a way or manner that are respectful and beneficial to the people around you. That is without causing any harm or without hurting these people that are around you. So emotional intelligence is key and is vital in having a good relationship, in winning in your career, in your workplace, also in winning as a student. This is all you need in life to become more successful in every aspect of your life. The next thing we are going to be looking at is characteristics or features of emotional intelligence. These are things when you see from a person, you could easily tell he or she has emotional intelligence. It will also help you know whether you have a level of emotional intelligence in your life. So one among 5 of the things we're going to be looking at is self-awareness or self-consciousness. Now, self-awareness here means the ability to be self-conscious and understand your emotions. You are self-conscious of your emotion and you understand your emotion by not letting your emotion to rule or control you. So basically you have the confidence to do anything in your life. You can make any decision, you can trust your intuition because you know your emotions doesn't control you. People who are self-aware, who know the level of their emotions, hardly make decisions when they are emotional. So they make decisions when they are in a very good state of mind. So they are very careful and skeptical not to quickly judge or stereotype people when they are highly emotional. So they just let things get over them before they make decisions. So the first thing you should have, or the first thing you should be looking at in any person that you come across, is to know whether they are self-aware of their emotions. It is very critical and it is very vital in having emotional intelligence. So this is the first characteristics or the future of people or persons with emotional intelligence. So the next point we're going to be looking at on the features or characteristics of emotional intelligence is self-control. Self-control basically here means after you know or you're aware of your emotional status, then self-control means to deliberately attempt to subject your emotion or to put it under control. So what this simply means is that you control your emotions by not letting yourself to act based on impulse, especially when you are extremely angry or when you are extremely jealous. So you know when to say anything or you know when not to say. Some people, when they are very angry, they tend to act based on impulse. So you know what I'm talking about now. So to be self-control is to control your excesses, to control your emotional excesses that could cause potential damage in any relationship, whether work relationship or personal relationship you have with people. So this is what it means to have a level of self-control. Okay, in another way, we could also see this way. Self-control could simply mean subjecting your emotion under your control, under your power. So you don't allow the emotions to decide for you what to do because you are angry. No, but you decide what to do by suppressing your emotions. So you know what to say, you know what not to say. Okay, you know when to act and you know when not to act. So you don't act based on impulse. So one of the features or the things you should be looking at out there, or the characteristic, is self-control. So the next thing we are looking at is motivation. Now, people who have the characteristics of emotional intelligence, they have this self-motivation. And self-motivation simply means here the willpower to strive and fight and push yourself through those challenges without stress, especially when you are depressed. When you have, at times we have emotional challenges that makes us to quit a relationship, or that makes us to feel to feel discouraged, especially at work. But most people with emotional intelligence have this self-motivation, to have this internal drive to push them to try new things, to do new things again. So they hardly break up, they hardly give up in life. So they have this internal drive that keeps them going, that keeps them pushing. They are always positive in anything they do. So they easily don't say, because I have issues with my boss, or because I have issues in this relationship, so I feel this is the end of my life. So no, they don't do this. They don't give their life to chance or opportunity. No, they deliberately push on, and they keep hoping, and they also engage in processes that could actually lead them to what they want to achieve in life. So the next point on the characteristics or features of emotional intelligence is empathy. Empathy is one of the key and vital points that we're looking at. So empathy is the ability to position yourself in one's condition by feeling the way they feel, by by seeing their own point of view, understanding their need and want, with the deliberate intention to help them out. So most people with emotional intelligence can empathize with people. They are not too judgmental. They don't just sympathize, but they feel what others feel, but they see what others see, and they understand what they want. And this way, it fosters the relationship they have with people around, and it helps them to have more people, and it also helps them to have more friends, and also manage any kind of relationship successfully, because they understand people, they feel what the people feel, they see what the people see. So the next point, or the last of characteristics and features, is social skill. Social skill simply means the ability to relate and interact with people via verbal and non-verbal means, with the intention to carry people along, or to carry others along. People with emotional intelligence have this social skill. They are very good in working as a team. They are the team leaders. They work, they chair everything. They know how to relate with individuals and also to relate with group. They carry virtually everyone along. They know how to help people. They are not self-centered. They know how to help individuals in the team to achieve corporate success. So you see, this is very essential and it's very key. So most people with intelligence with such quality or skill succeed in life, because they carry people along. They wouldn't want to succeed alone, no. So they want to succeed with people, and so they move together. They do a lot of things together with people. So like I said, they are not self-centered, they are not selfish. They always want to move and to work with people, and they work very well in a group and also in a team. All right, so now we're going to be looking at steps on how you can improve your emotional intelligence. Number one is be observant. If you want to improve or develop your emotional intelligence, you have to be a very, very good observer. It's one of the key qualities of most people with emotional intelligence. So you have to be able to develop the skill to study situations, to study people, especially when you are new to that environment. You wouldn't just want to allow yourself to stereotype people and judge them based on what you see or what you hear people talk or say about them. So you want to give them the benefit of doubt. You want to give them the chance. You want to be fair to them, allowing them to display their characters and then attitude, so you could have a better view of who they are before you pass any judgment on them. So you have to be a very good observer. It gives you an understanding on how to relate and interact with people. No matter how bad these people are, you have a better idea on how you can manage them. Remember, we're talking about emotional intelligence, and it has to do with you managing your emotions and that of others by expressing yourself in a way and manner that will help and be beneficial to them. So if you must develop emotional intelligence in your life, you must be a very good observer, and you must study their emotions, people's emotions. You must study the environment, their nature, and the way they do their things before you pass any form of judgment to these people, and before, or you could render any form of help to any person, whether your boss, whether your colleague, or anybody around you. It helps a lot in your career. It helps a lot in your relationship, and it is very, very, so the key thing you should first consider or be working on is be a good observer. Study people, know them by their character, by their temperament, by their nature, by anything. Study their ego and study everything about them before you judge them. So the next thing we're going to be looking at is self-assessment. Now, self-assessment gives you the opportunity to see your limitations, areas where you are lacking, areas where you need to improve to improve your attitude or your character. So self-assessment is more of a character check, a routine update, because when you observe people, at times you need to be very, very careful. So the only way you have to be very careful in dealing with these people is to have a personal assessment of yourself, so you could see how you'll be able to readjust yourself to fit into that new environment and the type of people you see or you have there. So don't be too carried away because you feel you have emotional intelligence. No, we have a different environment affects people with a different character and different perception of life. So if you must have emotional intelligence, you always want to do routine personal assessment of yourself in anywhere you are, in your environment, your place of work. That is very important, and it is very, very necessary. You need to do more of like a personal update to assess yourself, to check yourself, check your emotional status, your mental health. These things are very, very good. They are very, very key. Whether you just came to the environment newly or you've been there for long, personal assessment is good. These are the steps you need to put, and these are the things you need to check in your life that could help you to become more intelligent in anything you do. So the next point we're going to be looking at is avoid the blame game, take responsibilities. What I'm trying to say here is be the first to take responsibilities. What I mean here is, if you hurt somebody and you know that somebody around you is hurt because of your actions or your inactions, so the first thing you would want to do is take responsibility by tendering an apology to them. Okay? Now, even in this situation where you feel you are not wrong, so what you want to do is that you wouldn't want to start blaming people. No, people with emotional intelligence don't do that. First and foremost, they study the situation, they know what is wrong and what is happening around the area or around the situation. Then what they do now next is looking for ways to make the people understand their mistakes, not by directly blaming the people. Or what I mean is that not by directly blaming people. So because a lot of people could feel hurt if you openly or directly blame them. There's a way you can diplomatically present issues and mistakes or people's wrong to them, that they will feel they have been respected, and the issues are being presented to them in a respectful manner. So you need to avoid blaming others and take responsibility. So it is your responsibility to handle situations. It is your responsibility to apologize first. This is one of the best, one of among the vital or the key qualities of things you should be doing to improve your emotions. So the next point is be a good listener. Listening to people keenly gives them the confidence to confide more in you. It gives them the confidence to trust you. It gives them the confidence to value. It gives them the confidence to support and assist you. In communication, listening is one of the key and the major points. So you would want to listen to people so you can help them in their situations. So you can never help anybody without you first listening to them. And you need to develop your listening skills so you'll be able to help people. It is one of the key or vital aspects of communication. Like I've said, if you know how to listen to people keenly, it gives you advantage over them, because they would want to always confide in you. They will always want to share their problems with you, and they always want to tell you a lot of things that could be helpful even to you. That they know that confidently, if I share my story or my personal challenges with this person, he can help me, or he could or advise me properly. So you must develop your listening skill or ability. So that's the last but not the least of what we're going to be looking at on steps on how to improve your emotional intelligence is be open-minded. Here, what this means is your ability to learn, relearn, and unlearn new things in your life. So you need to learn a lot of things. You learn every day. You learn in situations, you learn with the people around you, you learn a lot of things. So you need to be open-minded. It gives you the opportunity to meet new people. It gives you the opportunity to have new people in your life. It gives you the opportunity to readjust your life and your character or behavior to fit into others' life or other situations. So you must be able to develop the ability to be open-minded. So open-minded people always have advantage of succeeding in life, because they are vast, they are free, they are flexible, they are welcoming, they have this level of hospitality that allow other people to come around them. And by helping other people, by listening to other people, by learning new things, you are having more advantage of succeeding in your life compared to others who aren't open-minded. So open-mindedness is, like I've said, your ability to learn, relearn, and learn new things, and also allow people to come into your life, giving them the opportunity so you get to know them better, and you study people, you study yourself, and then you do new things that are very, very important. So these are some of the things that you should consider when you want to improve or develop your emotional intelligence. So this is the end of this video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, turn on the bell notification, like and share this video. I have a gift for you, free gift for you. If you are interested, you can go down to the description box below and click on the link so you could have access to a free ebook I have for you on how to improve your emotional intelligence. And then we also have links to other ebooks if you want, on self development and personal development. Those ebooks are actually not free because they are written from other authors. So if you're interested, you can click there and also get access to those ebook. Thank you very much for watching this video, and hope to see you on my next video. Bye.